Cats are mythically known to have 9 lives, and the origin of this belief is traced back in history to an Old English proverb that describes the life cycle of a cat, which says, "A cat has 9 lives. For 3 he plays, and for 3 he strays, and for the last 3 he stays." And no one knows why they come in 3. This belief in the 9 lives of the cat got even more famous and immortalized due its inclusion in Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet in a line in Act 3, Scene 1. However, the most widespread reason of why people kept believing in this myth is because notably cats are known to have amazing survival skills. From their flexibility, to their speed, and to their righting reflex where they always fall on their legs. That helped to feed the myth that cats live long. But I think we should be grateful that it's just a myth, because that would mean there will be 8 more sequels of the abomination that is Cats the movie. In the 90s cartoon, Pinky and the Brain, we see the story of 2 sentient lab rats. One is Brain, who is intelligent, and the other is Pinky, who is dumb, in their attempts to take over the world. But every time Brain comes up with a new idea to take over the world, Pinky messes things up and he mistakenly ruins Brain's plan, or so that seems. Because a popular theory suggests that Pinky was deliberately messing up Brain's plans in order to save the world, meaning he was the smart one all along. The famous Scooby-Doo gang hasn't aged a day since their initial debut in 1969, and the reason for that led fans to speculate that it's because that they are ghosts themselves, and they wander around to expose fake ghosts and monsters. This theory became stronger by the fact that the Scooby-Doo franchise admitted that there is actual ghosts in the Scooby-Doo universe. Also, because they never stated why they are always on the road and why they never take payments for their effort. In the hit cat and mouse cartoon, Tom and Jerry, who were named after a popular expression to describe riotous young people in the 19th century, which itself was originated from 2 characters, Jerry Hawthorne and Cornethian Tom, which themselves came from a book called A Life in London. Anyway, the show showed us Jerry the mouse constantly being chased by Tom the cat, but Jerry is always 1 step ahead of him. But one theory suggests that Tom never wanted to catch Jerry, because Jerry is his friend. But he always has to pretend to chase him, so the house owner never have to replace Tom with another cat that will actually kill Jerry. And which confirms my theory that Jerry is a giant asshole. The first appearance of the word vampire dates back to 1734, but the true origin of the belief in vampires comes from the 12th century, when people misunderstood the process of decomposing. Unaware that corpses decompose in different rates depending on factors such as temperature and soil composition, they mistook that the corpses that took too long to decompose as a sign of the continuation of life. And after that, stories broke out about vampires and their origins. Some suggested that they are people buried alive and had to feed on their own blood, and some went with the routes of a disease that turned people into vampires. But the most popular one is that they got their powers from bats, while in reality, bats were only discovered in the 16th century, and they were named after the folkloric vampires, and not the other way around, because the word bat means awareness of the powers of darkness and chaos. Vampires became extremely popular in the 18th century, when there was an Eastern European hysteria of suspected vampire sightings that led people and even government agents on quests that involved digging graves and staking the suspected corpses. And that was the inspiration of the infamous weak point of stabbing them with wood, among other weak points like decapitation, garlic, and sunlight, even though the moon is also reflecting sunlight. Guess they didn't think this one through. Here are some disgusting facts to ruin your day more than it's already ruined. I know, I'm a generous person. When you smell something bad, that's because the bad smelling molecules are actually in your nose. That's not bad enough for you? Alright, then how about this? If you ever get red eyes while swimming, it's because of the mixture of water and urine that you are swimming in. Oh, you don't swim that often? Alright. How about the fact that the FDA actually admits that there is one rodent hair per 100 grams in any peanut butter manufactured? Oh, you are allergic to peanut butter and you don't eat it? That's fine. Then here is some immediate disgust. If you are watching this on your phone, then know that a study showed that phones typically carry 10 times bacteria than toilet seats. Oh, you're watching this on your computer? Alright, then here's my favorite fact. The type of skin on your lips is actually the same one on your anus. Now I want you to think about that the next time you kiss someone. He is not blinking his lights. That means he is going straight ahead. Why don't you blink, you stupid idiot? I...
I have all your data. The famous phrase, cup half full, serves as a test on someone's personality. The premise goes like this: if they see it as half full, then they are optimistic; if they see it half empty, then they are pessimistic. There are people that even see it as both, but the real answer is that no one asks about how the cup is. Everyday cups are suffering from people judging their appearances, but no one knows that this puts the cups into severe psychological trauma, and even depression. But with your help, you can help the cups reach happiness and find their voice. So join our cause, and stop cup shaming. Go hug a cup, and make a difference. The TV show, The Simpsons, is the longest running series with around 654 episodes, spanning across 31 seasons. In fact, it is so long that the fictional show within The Simpsons, The Itchy and Scratchy Show, has around 107 episodes. Critics say that Itchy and Scratchy, the show, within a show, is still more entertaining than the Kardashians. The famous stores chain named IKEA, it's an acronym that stands for Ingvar Kamprad, Elmdorad, Agunnaryd, which Ingvar Kamprad is the name of the founder, Elmdorad is the farm he grew up in, and Agunnaryd is his hometown village. Which is contrary to the popular belief that it stands for, I know everything about you. Hey dude. Hey. Did you hear? What? I got a Kirby. What's a Kirby? Don't you know? A Kirby is a round pink creature, and it can suck anything. Did you say anything? Yes, anything. Anything. Yeah, anything. Anything. Yeah, anything. Where is it? I want to see it. Ha, it's over there. Good. Hey, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, I just gave it a lollipop I had in my inside jacket pocket. Oh. And then I'll make it suck my dick. The coffee test taster for Costa Coffee is a man named Gennaro Polliccia. His most famous body part is his tongue. He has the record of the most expensive tongue in the world, with an insurance on his tongue valued to be around £10 million. Well, at least his wife is happy. For how much money he has. No. The largest observable star in the universe is VY Canis Majoris, which is located around 3,900 light-years away from Earth. It is roughly estimated to have a radius of 98,789 million kilometers, which is around 613.85 million miles. To put that in perspective, it is equal to 1,420 times the size of our Sun, which is roughly 1/2 of the size of your mom.